Titans, Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Should be pretty quick with the Jets. Corey Davis, yes or no?
I'd like Corey Davis a lot this week. I do.
Okay, that's about it.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the Titans.
Titans. A.J. Brown's not going to be there.
Yeah.
So just get that out of your head. He's not going to be there.
Yep.
Julio.
Kind of what happened last week?
I don't know. Like, I remember watching the game, and especially at the end of the game, I'm like, where's Julio? And then I go back today and check the snap percentages. He only had 50% of snaps.
Yeah.
I haven't heard any injury reports. Didn't see him, like, limping around or anything like that. So I'm not sure. Still playing Julio. Low on wide receiver 2. Derrick Henry. You play him. And let's pull up some of these cool stats because I think that kind of blew. If you haven't realized, so far this season, in 3 games, Derrick Henry's seen 13 targets for 12 receptions and 105 yards. You're probably like, wow.
That's
not that many. I mean, that's not that crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He saw 31 targets all of last season for 19 receptions and 114 yards. He's only 9 yards behind right now. All the games last season, receiving wise, 7 receptions.
Yep,
behind. Keep it up, Tennessee. This is incredible.
Yeah.
This is what we've been hoping for. I mean, and it's not a lot. It's 4 targets a game, 3 targets a game. That's all we need, though. That's good enough. Because Derrick Henry breaks him off.
Yeah.
Just give him a little bit more in the passing game. Keep this going. Everything's going to be peachy.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing because you used to be so reliant on yardage and touchdowns for him.
Yeah, I mean, you would
know, which is
still going to be.
Yeah.
Which is, when you have a 2,000-yard rusher.
If he starts hauling in, though, 3 or 4 receptions a game for like 30, 35, 40 yards.
That's huge.
That's massive.
Because he was not getting
especially in full point PPR.
Career. Oh, yeah.
So if you're playing full point, like, dude, Derrick Henry, I mean, he had a great week and he didn't even hit the end zone.
Yeah. Tannehill, he is a good play in this one.
Yes.
We have a discussion. Last week in our listener league, we picked up Kirk Cousins, played him over Ryan Tannehill. Cousins had like 1 or 2 more points than him. Tannehill had a good game. This week, I'm thinking about going back to Tannehill. I'm not sure. We haven't talked about this yet. Or Kirk Cousins against the Browns.
I'd rather play Tannehill.
Okay. So that's
where
I was
the Jets.
Yeah.
And
Tannehill, sneaky, good rusher. 5 carries, 56 yards. He can get it done with his legs. I think we mentioned everyone. Did we? Yeah. A.J. Brown, you're not going to have him.
He ain't going to play. Oh, wide receiver. Because if Julio Jones, like, if something comes out, just watch reports maybe.
Yeah.
Because we haven't heard anything about injuries, but again, 50% of snaps isn't good.
No. Yeah, because he was seeing probably around 80% the 2 games before that, which is
so
perfectly
just
fine.
pay attention if something comes out this week.
Yep.
All right, Chiefs, Eagles.
Chiefs, another tough loss for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Sorry, but my Herbert call last week, monster guy, that one paid off. Great game. But we're not talking about the Chargers. I almost just started talking about the Chargers.
Yeah. I think both our monster quarterbacks did well last week. So I'm just throwing that out there.
We're talking the Chiefs. Patty Mahomes, you play him every week. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, this was really good to see. 17 carries in this game for 100 yards.
Yep.
He also had only 2 targets, caught both of them, but for 9 yards and a touchdown. Clyde, we're seeing life. This is very good. He looked good in this game. He even fumbled again in this game, but they kept going to him. They're like, we believe in you. That's what I do like about this team. All the players, Patrick Mahomes, been coming out even after that fumble that cost him the loss. Like, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is our dude. He's a big part of this offense. We just need to keep getting him involved. And so far, they've been true to their word. I did just remember, hopefully Andy Reid's doing okay. After the game last night, he had to go to the hospital.
That's right.
I haven't heard any reports about that, so he might not be there for this week, but I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers go with him and his family.
Travis Kelce.
Yep.
Maybe the best fantasy player of all time.
Yep.
And Tyreek Hill, my monster wide receiver of the week. Just made a trade for him in a league. I think this is going to be a big Tyreek Hill game.
Yeah. Yeah, Tyreek Hill, he's seeing the targets. He's just not getting downfield. Like, usually when you sit there and think about what his averages would be, when you say his longest reception or longest play of the game was 18 yards, you're kind of like, that can't be right.
Yeah.
Because usually he's just downfield more. So, I mean, his average was 11.2. That's really, really low for Tyreek Hill. So we're not seeing those huge plays right now.
I mean, the past 2 weeks, week 1, we saw plenty.
No, right. I'm just talking. Yeah, last 2 weeks we just haven't seen him, so we'll see. Hopefully he'll come back this week.
Yeah.
All right. We got Eagles side.
Yeah, Hurts is definitely an option in this game. Should be a high-scoring game. Miles Sanders, you can play. Low-end wide or RB2. I will be curious after watching the Dallas game, but I doubt my opinion changes too much. Smith, you could throw out there as a high-end flex play. And Goddard is a capable tight end. We just have to get the targets up. He looks good. He's catching the ball. We just need to get a little bit more targets.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely tough to me because I really like Devonta Smith as well, but he's just the consistency is just not there right now.
Yeah.
So we'll just kind of have to see.
Yeah, he is a rookie.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's a really good rookie.
Yeah, he is.
So we'll definitely see. I'm not a fan of playing Hurts, but
Really?
if you have to, you have to.
I like Hurts.
I don't know, man. I just keep. I mean, he's already made one mistake in this game. Some of his throws are just they're not good.
He doesn't need that though.
I know. Well, if you keep turning the ball over, you need something. So, I mean, they're getting ready to go down now, 21-7. But anyways, all right, let's move on. Arizona at
Game of the week.
the Rams.
Yeah, game of the week.
Both teams 3-0.
Yep. Rams 6-point favorites. How you feel about that one?
I think it's gonna be a little bit closer than that, but
Again, Cardinals are
I don't think
up
by
and
much.
down team, drive by drive. They are the cardiac Cardinals. You want to start with the Cardinals?
Yeah, we can start with the Cardinals.
Interesting fact, if you didn't know, Christian Kirk has outperformed DeAndre Hopkins so far this season in total points.
Yeah, that is true.
Just
That
that's
is
the one
accurate.
thing I've learned today.
Yeah, another one of those quarterbacks that didn't throw a touchdown this week. I always find that crazy.
Yeah. No, wait. I thought Kyler Murray was your monster quarterback of the week last week.
He was.
So you're saying he had a great game?
He did.
I mean, you got the rushing
316 yards and a rushing touchdown. He was fine.
touchdown. Yeah, it's fine. James Conner, Chase Edmonds. I'm picking Chase Edmonds every day of the week. Conner got in the end zone twice. Still doesn't look great out there. Edmonds is seeing the passing work. 8 targets, 7 receptions, 49 yards. Hopkins, you keep playing him. You keep playing him. He's a low-end wide receiver 1. AJ Green had a good game. I'll give it to him. He had a good game. Caught 5 of his 6 targets for 112 yards. Not playing him. Rondale Moore, after we talked about him last week, talked him up, how good he's looked this season. He comes with 2 targets, 2 receptions for 1 yard, and he had 1 rushing attempt for 3 yards. 3 touches for 4 yards.
Yeah, it was very disappointing.
I believe he also muffed a punt in this game too.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I just got him in our redraft league too.
Yeah. Moore, I'm not playing him this week. Kirk, playing as a high-end flex play.
Yeah. Did you chat AJ Green too?
Yeah, it was nice to see. 5 receptions, 112 yards.
Don't see it happening again.
Not this week, no.
I just don't. I'm
One
surprised
of
it
these
happened at all.
receivers is going to have a big game opposite of DeAndre Hopkins. One of them will. I'm putting my money on Kirk.
All right, you want to go to the Rams side?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I mean, Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp. If
Love Stafford this week. Love Stafford this
you were
week.
able to get that stack, you'd be killing it right now.
Oh, Cooper Kupp.
Is he the number 1 receiver on the?
Oh, yeah.
I'll confirm it. Go ahead.
No, I know for 100% fact he is the number 1 receiver on this season. Stafford, the Rams last week against the Bucs.
You were wrong, by the way.
Sure and half point. There's no way he's not the number 1 wide receiver.
Keep going.
Dude, I got it up right now. Cooper Kupp, number 1 wide receiver by 12 points.
Why do I have Tyler Lockett?
He's the 3rd overall.
Interesting.
And Mike Williams is number 2. Rams-Bucs games last week. Great game. Note to any team playing the Rams. Don't let them play with energy.
Yeah.
That,
looking standard.
they look unstoppable. Sony, 20 carries, 67 yards. If he's the only guy out there this week, you play him, you feel good about him. Low on RB2, high on flex play. If Darrell Henderson's back, I think the exact same thing. You play Darrell Henderson, not Sony Michel. Same outcome. Deshaun Jackson caught a couple passes in this game. Don't care. Again, Cooper Kupp. Unstoppable.
Yep.
Number 1 wide receiver right now. Most confident wide receiver I feel in right now. Robert Woods, though. I'll let you take this one because this one seems to really frustrate you.
Yeah, frustrating is not the word I would like to use. I'm like crying in my sleep. I just have like nightmares of Robert Woods just sitting there on the sidelines, not getting anything. I mean, he's definitely still seeing some targets, but it is getting very frustrating for if you're a Robert Woods owner like myself, who I really like Robert Woods.
Yeah, he's a very good receiver.
I think he's fantastic. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's like, before the season started, Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp had like this
they're another
moment or something.
Yeah, it's like Quentin Nelson, Carson Wentz are making tents in the locker room together, staying up late, watching scary movies.
Yeah, like they're doing the same thing.
Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford.
I mean, Robert Woods had 6 targets, which is great, but that's the same amount of targets Van Jefferson is getting, and he's supposed to be the number 3.
Yeah.
Tyler Higbee, got 5 targets this game, which
which
is
the ball
great.
Is spread around incredibly evenly, except Cooper Kupp sees twice the targets as
he's 12 targets on the game
awesome.
For 9 receptions. So it's just ridiculous to me that Robert Woods is not seeing a little bit more.
You still play him high end flex play right now. Unless you have a clear cut better option, I'm still playing Robert Woods.
Yeah,
and Higbee. This was
Higbee's
a good
what
game,
it is.
but
Yeah,
Higbee, tight end, 100%. You can play him, 100%.
Yeah, you can, but you're gonna get one of those games where it's either gonna be good or it's gonna be. Really
you mean
bad.
Like last week?
Yeah. Last week was terrible.
Yeah.
This week, great. Still lost both weeks, but it's fine.
Game of the week.
Yeah.
How is this not the Sunday night game?
I don't know, man. I swear, like they just kind of do things because even like the next game we're gonna.
That's because it's Bucks Patriots. I forgot.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Seahawks 49ers.
No, they're going to be a very good game.
Yeah, it's all division stuff here right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Tyler Lockett not having a good game. Didn't have a good game last week. Sucks. I had him in a league. It sucks. 4 receptions, 31 yards. Russell Wilson, you play in this game. Chris Carson, you play in this game. Chris Carson looked great last week. He only had 12 carries, but went for 80 yards and a touchdown. Seahawks last week, they started this game hot, and then it just evaporated. DK Metcalf, mid, low end wide receiver 1. Tyler Lockett, high end wide receiver 2 for this game. Shout out Seattle. Maybe they heard me. Gerald Everett, 5 targets, 5 receptions, 54 yards. He looks like one of the worst people to tackle sometimes out there. Like DK Metcalf and Gerald Everett out on the field together. Sometimes I forget which one's which because they
they're huge.
Hit the closest person to them.
Yeah. So we do know that they did hear us because Pete Carroll called into the show and said that, oh yeah, we forgot about Gerald Everett.
You're not supposed to.
Sorry.
We had a non-disclosure agreement.
Well, it's okay.
It's not going to be okay.
We'll just have to cut it.
You're just going to have to pay for the lawyer.
Okay. Well, it's fine. That's why we have one already. But yeah. I mean, it was really nice to see Gerald Everett get into the game, and I think there's going to be more utilization moving forward.
Not playing him yet, though.
No, not at all.
If you give me another week like this, you can put him in your lineups. Keep him on your bench if you want to, but
And I mean, this is also a team too where you're gonna, just like a lot of other teams right now, trying to guess who's going to be that number 1 that week. This just happened to be DK's week. Prior couple weeks, it was Tyler Lockett. We'll kind of see what's going to happen this coming week.
Yep.
San Francisco.
Kittle.
About time.
He's good. He's really good, man. In a game, the first game they really needed him, he showed up and made big plays in this game. I love Kittle this week. Again, He's my monster tight end. Jimmy G doesn't look great at times.
Yeah, there's been talks, man. I don't know how much longer he can be playing.
I think a while. Trey Lance, think he's thrown 1 pass.
Yeah, I think it's literally just been 1 pass.
He got in this game, I think twice for 1 carry. He got the touchdown on it, and the other one was just a diversion.
I only see 1 carry.
Yeah, but he took a snap at the quarterback position, and they just handed the ball off. Sermon got in there. 10 carries, 31 yards. He didn't look great. He had a couple bad drops in this game. Got in the end zone. I'm not playing any running back because there's a chance Michelle's back in this game. Elijah, what's
Mitchell.
Mitchell? Yeah, I don't know why I said Michelle. I mean, very close.
Sure.
If he's back, he'd be the guy I would play.
Yeah.
It would be a flex play, but I wouldn't feel confident in it. There also was a Brandon Ayuk sighting in this game.
Yeah.
Also had some bad drops in this game. Like early, they went back to him later in the game. He caught 4 of his 6 targets for 37 yards and a touchdown. Debo again leads the way with 10 targets, 5 receptions, 52 yards. Kittle, top tier tight end option. Debo Samuel, low end wide receiver 2. Ayuk, you can throw in your flex right now.
Yeah.
Any disagreements?
No, I'm just not. I'm not a fan of Ayuk right now.
I think you can throw him out there in your flex.
Yeah.
They looked at him enough. He got the end zone target.
Yeah, which is stupid. Should have went to Debo, but whatever. Thank you for watching the Fantasy Monsters on YouTube. If you liked today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel below. We also have a merch store we want you to check out with all new gear that we've got available. That'll be in the description. Also, if you want to see any past videos, you can check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching the Fantasy Monsters. We'll catch you next time.
Have a go.